And you're very welcome to It's Country with Steve and Shay. We are backstage at the RTE TV Centre. We're in the middle of filming other things, but we took time out because one of our very special and one of our favourite guests has arrived to speak to us as well, Larissa Tormey. Hi, Larissa.
Hi, nice to see you. Hi.
It's good to see you as well. You're looking beautiful, I have to say.
Thank you so much. You too? Not bad yourself?
I look the same. The reason we have you here is because, we've had you on the programme, we've seen you, met you at various locations around the country as well. You have a new album out.
Yes, my album went out St. Patrick's Day, which was specially, I think, made this way. And that's all country album, and most songs on this album are originals, written by myself and in collaboration with BJ Pollock, a songwriter from Belfast.
Yeah, of course, he's very well known. He's had his songs covered by lots of people as well. Tell us a little bit about the reason that you've decided to go country, because your story is very interesting. You're from Russia, from the Ural Mountains originally, moved to Moscow, and then met up with an Irishman. And the rest then, as they say, is history. Tell us what happened.
Well, the long story short, I met my husband in Moscow 16 years ago. He was there for weekend break. And then I moved to Ireland and married him 6 months after. So... and I decided to give up my music career. I was a professional musician in Russia because I thought I'm foreign. I won't be able to do it here. But then I recorded my first album 2 years ago, which was contemporary album. And after that, I started to gain country music followers on social media. And BJ Pollock then contacted me and asked me to sing one of his songs, and this way I kind of gradually moved into the country sing, and here I am, just released country album. So
a successful classical pianist and opera singer.
That's right.
Meets a man in Moscow and arrives in Kilbeggan in Ireland, and now is a hit country we'll talk about the music. Let's have a look at the first song that we're going to feature today. What is it?
The first song is actually the only cover I have on my album, and it calls Country Girl. And it's an American song which was released in 1966. And amazingly, why I wanted to cover that, because the story of the song is about the city girl who moved to the country and decided to give up all the supermarkets and bars and lights of the city and suddenly settle down and be happy with the little dog and rabbits. That's what I have, actually. That's what happened
to me. It's kind of autobiographical. Well, look,
yes.
Let's have a look at the video.
I'm gonna be a country girl again, with an old brown dog and a big front porch and a rabbit in the pen. I tell you, all the lights of Broadway don't amount to an acre of green, and I'm gonna be a country girl again, and I'm gonna be a country girl again, and I'm gonna be a country girl again.
Larissa Tormey, Country Girl, and that's a good video shot by our very own executive producer and co-host Steve Blur as well. We saw you in the Sunday World just a couple of weeks ago. There was a big spread. What was the headline?
The headline was Meet a Moscow Girl.
Good old Eddie Rowley.
Yes, he is very good. I really love that. And I must say, the title was so funny. An article was really serious, so it's kind of great mix. It was a great, well done of him anyway, and lots of pictures of me. So I'm delighted.
I know one of the things as well, I saw you at the Hot Country Awards, you opened and you went down a storm, and I know you're kind of increasing your repertoire now as well. And would you like to do more live work? Would you like to do more festivals and that kind of thing?
I would love to do more live performances now. I spent so much time recording last year. I was very busy being in a studio in the UK. I was recording with Pete Wire, he's producer of Charlie Lansborough. And now when all my songs are ready, I am actually in the middle of recording and learning very popular country songs. Very popular, people will know, because I want them to sing with me. Like 5,000 people singing together with me.
That sounds fab.
That's a dream. So I should be somewhere, I'd say, in festivals or gigs, whatever. I'm open for invitation.
Now, we mentioned that you're a songwriter as well, and most of the album is your own composition. The next video we're going to see, tell us about that song.
That was one of my first attempts to write in country music. You see, I used to write in contemporary style more, which is probably more like Celine Dion style. But because I'm professional, I wanted to try myself in different fields. So that's one of the songs which I wrote in the country, and I think it's actually nice. And what I was trying to achieve to have a funny, interesting story. The girl trapped between two guys, good guy, bad guy. And why we always go for bad, I don't know.
The classic love triangle. This is called Two Fires.
I don't know why we girls pick up bad guys, and when we pick a good one, it seems that he's no fun. Fires, one love and one desire, one burning and one soothing, so hard for me to choose. I am between two fires, one love and one desire, and neither one I ever want to lose, and neither one I ever want to lose, and neither one I ever want to lose.
That was Two Fires, Larissa Tormey, and that's on her new album, God Loves a Trier, as well. If we want to buy that album, where can we get it?
You can go to my website, which is www.larissatormey.com, and you can buy it from there signed. And then you can go to my Facebook page. If you just put Larissa Tormey in the search, there is a Facebook page with all my pictures, videos, and you actually can buy album in there as well.
You're so well organised, I love it.
Not just a pretty face.
Not just a pretty face. Listen, it's been great to meet you and great to work with you as well. And I wish you every success and look forward to seeing you on the television again very soon or live at a venue somewhere. Larissa Tormey, ladies and gentlemen. Come back and join us for part 2. Welcome back to part 2 of It's Country with Steve&Shay. And we really enjoyed Larissa being with us. Do check out her website and her Facebook page as well if you want to hear more of her music. And I'm sure we'll be featuring her on the show again very soon. Now,
LCM Promos is proud to announce the debut album from Larissa Tormey, God Loves a Trier, available by request from all good radio stations nationwide. Download from iTunes and Spotify, or for signed hard copy of the CD, go to www.larissatormey.com. To book Larissa for your wedding or any other special occasion, call 01 442 9936.